Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Retirement Trades. And if it's your first time here, glad to see you. We got some loyal followers. We're building a little bit of a community here. We have a Discord link in the description below. So, besides all that good stuff, let's take a look at the market, see where we're at today. All right. So, it looks like the S&P's got a definitely pretty good bounce back here, gapped up this morning from the lows of Friday, and let's see, we are just keep hitting this little bit of resistance right around here, around 6,100. So there's 610 in the SPY. But okay, let's take a look at the positions and show you where we're at. This is where we're at. Negative. Yeah, I did get an email for a margin call over the weekend telling me that I needed to deposit $609 and I think 50 cents or so, and needed to manage that some point today. So gives me a couple of options. I can either transfer more money into the account or I can manage what I have and just level it out that way there, and seeing how I'm trying not to mess with this account, at least the balance. Started with $10,000, needed to manage that $10,000. And, even though we're having a good green day today, it's not quite enough to make up for the positions and the negatives. So now here's the tricky part when you're trying to manage things like this. Because we mostly sell puts, we need to buy them back. Even though these are all like, a lot of these are, in the green, there's no funds to buy them back and just cash them out. So we have one choice and one choice only here, and that is to liquidate our Intel position. I'm not super excited about it, but we can get it back later. No big deal. It's not a bad day to do it, actually, because Intel's up $85. We are down $54 on that position since we acquired it, but then now we've also collected money in the premiums that we sold. So even closing this out down $55 here will leave us a net gain. So now my question is, if I do this, that's going to leave me with this naked call sold here. So is that going to trigger another one real quick? Do I do them both at the same time? This is not a position I found myself in before, so I imagine the system will yell at me pretty quickly if I try and do something wrong. So let's do this. Current price is $19.95, $19.96. Let's look at the chart, just see where it's been today here. What's the high been? The high was $20.08, and we are right up there near that high. So, well, let's not just get goofy over a few pennies, but let's do this. Let's close that position, 96, 97 cents. Let's just try and push for that one extra penny and see if we can't close that out and send that off. And we'll let that work. Now, I want to show you guys something here. I worked pretty hard over the weekend on, you're going to be excited, but the trade tracker. I've renamed it also. I had it set up as a wheel tracker, and because that was my initial concept of what I was really trying to focus on, and it got a little bit goofy because you had to scroll way over here. I had all of the options data on this side, then you scroll to the right for the actual stock positions. And that didn't make a lot of sense. Well, it made a lot of sense in my mind, but it didn't. It wasn't very easy spreadsheet to work with. You did an awful lot of left and right scrolling. Right now, I've got it where if I had this view at 100%, we have 1.5 columns off, so we could, side click our mouse over one or two if we have to. But for the most part, just bump down to 90%. The whole sheet's in here, just right in plain view. I did do a few things. I took out a couple columns. I took out the fees column. I'm probably going to add that back in though. I kind of like to have that there. But so everything you see over here, gains, it's not counting the actual commissions and transaction fees, which is not a lot of money, but it does make a difference here. You're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts at $1.25 a piece. What's that? $7-ish dollars. So, 675. So instead of being up the 121 right now, and this only reflects the closed positions. The open positions are not being calculated because obviously those are fluctuating on the day to day. And whereas I could figure out the math to pull in the stock position because I'm obviously pulling in this data here, so I could easily calculate that over, but it was getting a little complicated with the formulas already, so I just didn't bother with that for right now. I may try and add that in later, but I can't. I cannot find a way to pull in the actual current option pricing, so it didn't make much sense to work on the bringing in the current stock value if I couldn't bring in the current options value. Yes, it'd be a little bit closer, but it wouldn't be truly accurate. And again, this is just kind of like a universal sheet just to keep track of the trades. So you can see how I'm entering. We opened sold a put, came across, we were assigned. So the very next line is on the same date on 12/13. We bought the 100 shares at 20.50, and then we immediately, not immediately, but shortly started selling calls against that. So we sold one, we made a little money, we closed it. We sold another one, we rolled it, and then we closed it, and then we opened up another one. But anyways, let's go back and see if we got filled on that. All right, let's see. Let's just orders. Where did I replace order? Let's just. Oh, now it doesn't want to give me that. Oh, we're all the way down to 89 cents. I should have just taken the 96 when they were offering it, huh? All right, let's round it up to 90, send it again, and see if that doesn't get filled. Look at that, we lost $5-6 there while we were waiting. Oh, partial fill, and what do we have here then? Oh, we still have 86 shares. We did sell 14. All right. Come on with the partial fills. Oh, there we go. We are done. So, okay. So now let's also close this one out here. Close that position. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's see. What do we got? This is a call. Close position, mid price 44 cents. Mid price is 43 cents. Let's just do it at the 44. What did we get collect on that to begin with? Intel. So we collected 49. We sell it back for 44. We're going to make a whole $5. Better than having a naked call hanging out there. So we will do that. 44. Let's try and make $6. See if we can get that buck. What do you think? Was it our lucky day? No, not worth squabbling over. Okay, replace it. Back to 44 cent. There we go. We're out of Intel. So let's see. What was our... Let's go back to Intel. Let's come over here. Let's see. Look at our options change. Bump this out. Okay, so we have 44 cents on that there option, which was the most recent one. So today's date, we sold that for negative 0.44. And with this new sheet, you've got to remember when you're entering credits, we enter them as positive numbers. When we're entering a debit, we got to enter it as a negative just to keep the chart straight. So we now have, let's see, so we close that one. So now it'll calculate over. And what did we get for the closing price on those shares? 2050, don't have an option. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to need to look at my notifications. I got so excited about that. I did not see what we got filled at for our sales price. 1990. So, okay. So we're going to say we close that position today, or we received 1990 a share, 1990 total. So we lost $60 on that overall position. But basically, this is the running total. So with everything we did on this, even having to close this to manage margins, we're still up a balance of $66 on Intel. So I'm not going to complain. And what's more important is in the world up here, we are back in the black. A little AC/DC there, back in black. So what else have we got going on here today that we might want to work with? Let's see. SOX is good for another week and a half, but that's already at 60% gain. So it is a good green day, and let's just see what's going on in the chart there with SOX. Yeah, having a good green day, kind of hanging around the highs. Could possibly, let's do something we don't usually do here. So we have a $79 we've collected. We've earned 48 of that okay. There is $31 left on the table, or let's call it 31 cents left on the table. Let's do this. Let's, what would that be? 30, let's get that down to, what would 70 cents be there for a profit? 0.7 divided by 0.79, that'd be 88% profit. That might be a bit greedy. You know what? I just want to get out of that. Let's just close that one today. We'll close it, mid price 31 cents, and see if we can't just get that filled. And just get this all back under control again here, because we've got this giant behemoth monster AMD here hanging at the top. Did have somebody commented. Let's take a quick peek over at the channel here. Let's see. Options World T7U commented that. Let's see, where did that conversation start? Okay, I can sell one call against the Leaps contract. Then I can sell one call against the put. Basically, I'll turn the put into a strangle, and it shouldn't be any extra buying power. So I appreciate that insight there, Options World. And now I've never really done that before. I've never really taken a particular trade and turned it into a different kind of strategy. But let's see. Let's quickly look at the options strangle. Let's just go to the pictures. We'll go to the big old pictures here. All right, let's open this baby up. I don't even know who's. Oh, Warrior Trading. All right, that's okay. Man's a genius, marketing genius. Does well with the stocks too. Okay, short strangle. Okay, so what we would have is we would have a short put sold here, and we would sell a put here, And if we sell a call here, that's what creates the short strangle where we're only, it would limit our upside gain. But yeah, let's take a look and see what that would look like. Let's see. If I option on now, is there any sort of free one out there? I just want to, because I know if I do something, bear with me. I know if I plug it into the one on Tasty Trade, it's going to show me all of my positions. So just kind of curious if there's, all right, enough of that. Let's just see what's available here. So first of all, we want to take a closer look at the put that we have. Okay, so this is the put. It is a 120 strike price, and we are obviously well below that by 10, almost 9, almost 10 full dollars here. Let's see. Let's analysis of this trade. There we go. Now, what if? Let me add a leg in here. I'm kind of curious. All right. So where are we? We are. Here's our put, and if we sell, well, price is down here now. If we were to sell a call, if we sold a call below the put, what would this look like? I think that would invert it and become a long strangle. Again, I don't know enough about this. Maybe you guys can comment and let me know below. But either way, I don't plan on letting any of that stuff go to expiration. So let's take a look at AMD. Let's go to the table and see, because options, what was the name again? Options World, options. I'm sorry. It's yeah, Options World. I had mentioned something about if I could pick up a $35 a week for the next 11 weeks, that will help bring down the cost basis almost $4 a share, which would, in the grand scheme of things, put us only about $5 shy of the mark here. And again, that's hopefully we can manage something along the way here. I know we can manage it. It's just going to require a lot more work than I really am excited over. Okay, so where do we got to go? Get 35 cents puts us up here in the 15 delta. That's a pretty safe place to be. It's just outside the expected move. Expected move here being this orange bar. So it's, well, we can maybe even try and go for 50 cents here for the week. Just have to watch it closely if AMD wants to jump. But let's see if we can do that. Let's again, we're going to go for that penny, see if we can get that 50 cents here. Make sure we're on the right side. This is the call side. We did, in fact, hit the sell call. And let's review and send. And let's see, socks. Let's just replace that. Where is that at now? Oh, now 31 cents is the mid price, but that was silly. I just canceled that and replaced it with the same order. All right. Let's just make that happen. I don't want to waste you guys' time here. So we'll go down. We'll be generous. Or wait a minute. No, we'll go pay 32 cents to get that back. And boom, done. Let's look at the chart. That was so. Oh, quickly, let's change Intel here. Try and keep them in alphabetical order, but it's red now. It's over there. Sox XL. We're going to say we just closed that one as of today. 4 cost us negative 0.32. And we made a total return on that of $47 minus the fees. So that's about $1.25. Very good. And So what does that do here? Back to positions. Look at all the buying power we have if we want to do something. And part of what I'm doing this is I'm managing this on this green day so that hopefully, well, I don't want to say hopefully, that's really a bad way to think about it, but if we should happen to have a red day on Wednesday when we meet again, we can pick up some opportunities. So what else we got going here? This AMD, let's replace that. And we'll just see if we can't. Oh, now it's saying 48 is the mid. So let's just do that. 48 cents, boom, done. So we have just sold a call, an AMD for this very coming Friday. So we make 50 cents, 48 cents by Friday if this pans out the way it wants. So let's see. Over to AMD, or excuse me, let's change the color on that. And alphabetical order. Try and keep them in order there. Okay, AMD. Today we entered a new trade, which was we have in fact sold a call. Oops, not that one. Get out of there. Get out of there. All right, just leave that. There we go. Hit the wrong button. Okay, 14th. Why is that not showing? It's supposed to be 11 bold and centered. Not bold. Bold off. There we go. But it's supposed to be centered, not left justified. Okay. So we had that sold for. I got distracted. I got to go back and look again, guys. All right. So the new AMD call that we just did is for 115. Right? That's what we got, 48 cents. So 115 on the 14th, 48 cents. 115, one contract. Why are my text is not going good. All right, so 0.48 we received, and that trade is open. So I don't know what happened here with my chart because I was working on it all weekend. Let's just highlight all of these because we want to make sure that they are all Lexington 11 and center justified. And all is right in the world again. All right, so we've entered a new covered call thanks to that little bit of information from Option World. And that's just $48 more towards plugging the hole in that boat. So exciting, exciting, exciting. I appreciate you all. Remember, there's a link below for the Discord if you want to join and talk more behind the scenes. And other than that, like the videos. That is a huge help. Subscribe, click the alert bell, all that good stuff. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you on Wednesday.